Hey everybody, it's Saratoga, and this is your weekly focus card reading for the week beginning April 6th through April 12th, 2020. Before I begin, I just want to say welcome to all my new subscribers and let you guys know this is something I do every Sunday so that we can set up our energy for the coming week ahead. So let's begin. This card says, the universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. This could not be a more appropriate card at this particular time. With all that we're going through on a global level, I also want to mention that we have a super full moon on Tuesday, April 7th, which ironically is also called a pink moon. I think that's a Native American name. It's called a pink moon because of the first spring flowers. So here we have some pink flowers. It's also Easter on April 12th, on Sunday. Easter to me is all about resurrection. I don't see it as a religious thing. I see it more as a theme about our human and planetary evolution, resurrecting to a much higher level of consciousness. So all that energy is happening this week, and the supermoon is only going to amplify all of that powerful energy. So let's talk about specifically what this card says. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. You can just remember this one sentence every single time you feel lost or confused or uncertain. Now, as you know, we are all going through a very difficult period now globally. And we are being inundated with fear-based messages. So I want to make this really simple for you guys. Think about fear on the one hand and love on the other. Fear sets up a very specific vibration in your consciousness and in your body. It sets up a vibration mentally, physically, and emotionally. That vibration is going to influence the outcome in your experience and in your life. Love, on the other hand, also sets up a vibration. It sets up a particular frequency in the same way in your consciousness, in your body, your mind, and your emotions, which as well will influence any outcome or experience in your life. So what you can do this week is be mindful and self-aware of your vibration. Ask yourself, am I leaning more in the direction of fear, or am I leaning more in the direction of love? Always remember that all these fear-based messages, that if you allow them into your consciousness, now I'm not saying don't be informed, it's fine to be informed, it's probably important to be informed, but you don't need excessive fear being dumped into your mind. That is not helpful because it will influence your vibration. I'm going to be doing another video more specific about that maybe sometime this week. But for now, this week, pay attention every day, because if you don't pay attention, you know what happens? You just can get kind of lost. You're not really sure where you are or what's happening. So whenever if you ever have feelings like that, or you just feel kind of, just sort of like low energy, or you just don't feel great, right? Just pause and say, okay, where is my energy leaning? Am I leaning more toward love and the high vibrational light of love, or am I leaning more towards fear and the lower vibrational darker energy of fear? And then shift back towards love. Now, here's why that matters in relationship to what this card is talking about. When we talk about the universe, what are we referring to? We're referring to that source energy that creates that highest level of power, the creative force of all life. What some refer to as the God force, as God, as the creator. Whatever word you use, it doesn't matter. It's the thing that births the entire creation from infinite, omnipresent love. The more that we align with that energy collectively and individually, the more that source energy can support us to moving to the level that we really want to be at. Now, it's not really a mystery, the level we want to be at. The level we want to be at is one of peace and love and joy and health and vitality and all of those wonderful things. We know that's where we want to be, right? I mean, no one ever goes around saying, you know, I wish I had more sadness, or I wish I had more pain, or wish I had more suffering. No, we don't say that because we already know that we do not wish to be there. But we will happily say, I wish I had more love. I wish I had more health. I wish I had more energy. So we're always, if you pay attention to what you're even saying to yourself, it's very, very clear what you actually want. And the interesting thing is those wants are perfectly aligned with the love that created all of us, with the love that created the entire universe in its original form. And the universe in its original form does not include fear, pain, suffering, and darkness. Does not include any of that stuff. So you can look at life in a very simple way, especially this week, because this full moon is going to amplify whatever's in your consciousness, in addition to the ascension energy amplifying whatever is in your consciousness. And then we're leading into the time in which we like to celebrate, in some cases, resurrection. What does resurrection mean in this context? What it means to me is we need a resurrection back to our original state in this universe, which is a perfect and beautiful manifestation of the love and light from which we came. A perfect and beautiful manifestation that is only unconditional love, light, infinite love, infinite life, infinite energy, infinite everything positive, great, and wonderful. And ultimately the freedom that we are all destined to experience, not only on an individual level, pardon me, but also on a planetary level, on a galactic level, and ultimately even on a universal level. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you guys, and just take this week to align your energy with that, because there's a lot of support for that right now. There's a this is a powerful week, you guys. I don't know if you can feel it or sense it. Don't get too caught up in the collective energy of despair and you know, just all the stuff that people are going through. See if you can raise your energy, raise your consciousness to a higher level, and really tune into the power that is available to us, especially this week, to raise our light, our lives, our consciousness, all of it to a much higher level. And I'm going to say one more quick thing before I finish about this full moon, because a full moon is a wonderful time for clearing. And this is a super full moon, which means the moon is closer to the earth. That means its energy is amplified. So clearing out the old, we're in the middle of a major clearing on a physical level. We're having everything we ever relied on cleared away. So what I want you guys to do is turn yourselves toward the light. Turn yourselves toward the light of a positive outcome. What new possibilities are we going to discover on a planetary level that is going to make it possible for us to elevate and ascend to the higher level of reality that we are all destined to go to? So with that, I will complete this, and I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I'm sending you all so much love, light, and positive energy. Much love, everyone. Namaste.